and we talked about why it's important to have your website and why it's important to have your social media channels, the importance and the benefits of having that. We also talked about the competitor analysis, where you can get to check out what your competitors are doing, and you can definitely investigate and find out areas or ways in which you can be better than what they are actually doing. So today we're actually going to focus on how to run an ad and content creation as well. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, now for the assignment which I gave, it's like quite a number of you misunderstood what I was asking. What I was asking was for links of your existing. I wanted to know how much, how will I say, how many channels you actually have already online. So for your business, I wanted you to list out the channels that you had, not to create new ones. That was not what I was asking for. So if you know you don't have any at all, it was just to say, okay, I don't have any at all. Or if you have existing channels, then you post them or you list them out so that I can actually take a look at them and then give you my own analysis of what exactly you should do or what you shouldn't do. Okay, so first off, I want to clarify. Oh, someone has logged out. Okay, but I want to clarify. Can you see my screen? I just shared my screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, all right, so that's fine. So as I've said, Canva is one of my go-to places for content, creating content. So whether it's a video or whether it's text or whether it's a post, having using Canva, it's a very nice way to make things work. All right, so for example, the last place, okay, you were the one who was talking about the name of the business. I think what you posted was Peaceful Sky Travels, right? So I just want to clarify, is it an existing business or it's something that you're working towards?
Yes, sir. It's an existing business, but I joined them recently. So
Okay, you joined them recently. Okay, so those links that you posted, were they existing links of their company or it's just something you created?
yes, they have been existing, sir.
They've been existing. Okay. All right. So I tried checking. So let's even take that opportunity to check them out. So you can see the peacefulskytravels.com does not seem to exist. Okay. So they don't have a website. Can you confirm that?
There is a website.
They have a website?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's find out what went wrong because the link you sent didn't come up with anything. So let's see. Peaceful Sky Travels. Okay. Okay, Peaceful Sky Travel. I don't think there's an S, right? I think this is it. Is this their website?
Yes, sir. Yes, that's
Oh,
it.
okay. So the link you sent had an S, so that's why it didn't come up. Okay, so this is good. Oh, this is nice. All right. So you can see they have a booking engine in their website. Okay, and they have different, okay, there are no deals available for this continent. Let's see, Lagos to Canada. Let's click on the booking. Let's see. Okay, so this is fine. This is very good. All right, so they have a booking engine on their website, which is fantastic. All right, so let's see. They have tours. Okay, tour deals. Okay, in Nigeria alone, they have an About Us. Okay, all right, they have their services. Okay, value services, refer and earn. So they have an affiliate program, which is also good. So let's see, refer and earn, peacefulrefer.com. Okay, so that even takes you to a different website entirely. Okay, so that's good. So let's see. Then what else? They have contact us. All right, so have the phone. You have the phone numbers and you have the address. Okay, so this is very good. All right, so that's good. Let's see. Instagram. Let's see. Instagram. Okay, this page is not available. Okay, so let's go back to Google. Maybe there was something. Okay, Peaceful Sky Travels. The S is there. Let's see. Let's remove the S. And let's see if it will bring up something. Okay, not available as well. So let's go to Peaceful Sky Travel. Peaceful Sky Travel. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is Peaceful Sky underscore travels. Okay, underscore travels. Let's see. Okay, so you have about 1,300 followers. All right, let's see. The most recent post was April 25th. Okay, that's a little recent, at least. That's reasonable. Let's see. The post before that, when was that? April 20th. Okay, good. All right, and then we have April 18th. Okay, so there's a regularity with posts, which is good. Okay, there's a regularity with posts. April 16th, that's fine. So I'm sure if we move back, we'll see quite a number of posts. So this is very good. So at least you have an active Instagram page. Okay, let's take a look at Facebook. Let's see Facebook. Peaceful Sky Travels, Facebook. Okay. 1.8, that is 1,800 followers as well. So this is also very good. All right, so 23rd, 28th, good. And they have engagement as well, which is also very good. All right, so your company is trying, at least whoever is managing the digital channels is also doing a good job because the person is consistently posting and there's even engagement on the posts. All right, it wouldn't do for somebody to, or your company to post and no one is liking or no one is saying anything about it. So this is very good. All right, and the pages and everything were created pretty well. So this is good. All right, so I can see the branding concerning your company. Definitely the logo is blue. And looking at the website too, you can see they stock with those kinds of colors. So even for the shirts, the t-shirts and everything, I can see blue and white is the color code. So all this is branding. And the company has existed for quite a while, 10 years anniversary. This is a very nice touch. They're putting this as their logo to show that they've been existing for a long time. And so people can trust them as a business. All right. So all this is quite awesome and good. All right. So we're talking about Canva. All right. And Canva is where you can actually create or design a lot of stuff. So if I were to look at your company, for example, let me see, let me try and find somewhere that has your logo very visible. Let me see all photos. Let's see if I can find something that I can use. Peaceful Sky Travels. Let's go back. Okay, so I can see there's a lot. Okay. Okay, so there's quite a lot. Okay, I can just as well decide to do Peaceful Sky Travels. Okay, good. I can see the logo here. So let me open this up and see. Okay. Let me refresh. Okay. Let's go to Google, Peaceful Sky Travel logo. Let's see if that will bring something up. Okay, Peaceful Sky Travels and Tours. So I think this is the logo for your company. So I can save that, save image as, or I can just as well copy it, a copy image. I can come to my Canva. Let's go back to the Canva here. Okay, and then I can now decide to paste it here. So if I open a project, I can now work on it. So as I've said, for Canva, there are so many things you can decide to do here. If you want to create logos, for example, okay, it gives you a lot of options in terms of logos, and you can now adjust it and fit it to what you actually need. So beyond your business, you can decide to enter the logo designing business. I typically design logos at 20,000 naira per client. And so once they ask me, I just come here, I look for something that probably fits them, I make some adjustments, and the logo is ready. Okay, or if you want to design flyers, okay, so whatever flyer you want to design for the company, maybe it's a new month and you want to say, okay, welcome to June. So let's just check that out. Welcome to June. Let's put hotel beside it. Okay, yours is a travel agency. So let's put travel agency. Welcome to June. Let's see what it will bring out for us so you can see. All right, welcome to Soso Travel Agency. Welcome to Beauty Destination. Welcome June. So you can take any of these now and now, adjust it to fit what you want. Okay, so you can see you have all these designs. Now, anyone that you see that has a crown, that's for a paid subscription. All right, so for that one, you have to pay. I think it's typically around 20 something thousand for a year. I think it should be up to 30,000 naira now. But if you paid for a year, you can get to enjoy every single design that you can find here. So you can see, regardless of the country, you always have something very, very nice. If it's a video, for example, you want, also you're looking for content ideas. So let's assume you want to post it on WhatsApp. So WhatsApp video, okay? And you can say, welcome to June, and just add travel to it. So let's see what that will bring up for us. Okay. All right. So you can see you have some short videos here. This one is welcome to India. So let's assume you already have a video of a certain place that you are advertising. Because I think I remember seeing on your website, it was saying something about traveling to America or something like that. So let's check. Peaceful skies. Let's go back to the home page. Okay, there's one thing I've noticed with the website. It always opens up a fresh page. All right, so here we have America, right? So from Lagos to Canada and Lagos to Dubai. Okay, so if I'm using Canva, for example, and I say, okay, travel Dubai. Okay, travel Dubai. So let's see what it will bring up for us. So you can see you have a lot of Dubai content that you can actually use. So let's click on this. Let's see. Okay, this is supposed to be a video. So if you can see, travel to Dubai, explore the world with us, subscribe. So you can just add your company logo here, and you can share it to your Facebook page or to your Instagram, and all that. So it's as simple as that. So you have so many different. This is another Dubai video. Let's see. Exactly. So travel to Dubai. So Canva is a very powerful weapon for digital marketing. I highly recommend that if you haven't subscribed to it yet, you should. So even though your company, the regularity, and I can see is really custom stuff, okay, really for achievements and a whole lot of stuff, even for trips that they've made abroad. So you guys have really been posting very good stuff. So I can even see one now, Explore Uganda. That's the most recent one that you posted. So you can decide to come back to Canva once more. Let's go back to Canva. And we say, okay, travel Uganda. Let's see what that can bring up for us. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we may not find something. Okay, let's cancel everything here and let's see Uganda. Let's see if it will bring up anything for us. Okay, it's talking about endangered species. Okay, so you may not have so many videos on Uganda here, but that's fine. Based on what you've already seen for other countries, you can now replace what is there with what you actually have. Okay, so you can replace it. So I can see something like this now. Okay, this is like a sort of PowerPoint presentation. And this is something very nice you can actually put. So for example, after this, your post of explore Uganda, you can decide to now come here and take this travel guide. So let's customize this template, for example. You click on customize. Okay. Sorry, if I may ask, what's your position in the company? What do you do for Peaceful Sky Travels?
Okay, I'm an
Hello.
IT trainee.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. All right. So you're sort of doing a sort of internship with them, or
Yes, sir.
is it okay, so sort of internship. Okay, so this training that you are passing through, is it self-sponsored or it's the company that said you should go through it?
It's the company.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay, so that's very good. So part of the skills, of course, which I'm hoping you are learning is the graphic design aspect of it. You cannot disassociate graphic design from digital marketing. They work hand in hand. So your ability to be able to come up with compelling visuals that people will find interesting and attractive, this is a very good place to go to. So instead of travel guide to Dubai now, you can just replace it with travel to Uganda. Okay, so you can just put that travel to Uganda. Then up here, we can see you can put the company's website here. Then remember that logo that we copied. So let me just copy it. And then I come over to Canva again and I just paste it there. So Control V. So you can see the logo is there. So all I have to do now, if it's just the bird that you want to show, then you can just remove everything else and just leave only the bird. Okay, if that's what you want to do. But if you want to still leave the whole a peaceful skies travel and tourism, then you can decide to put that at a corner. Okay, so you just carry it up here, you can drop it at a corner here, or you can even put it below so that it looks like a custom made you know content. Now these buildings are supposed to reflect Uganda. Now you can either go online to look for visuals, but let me also show you another tool that you could use. Now if you have a laptop, every laptop has Microsoft Edge. Okay, Microsoft Edge or Windows Explorer. It used to be Windows Explorer, but now it's Microsoft Edge. And you can create AI photos using designer.microsoft.com. So you have an image creator. Okay, so you can ask it anything you want, and then you can now, it will generate something for you, and that's something you can now probably use for your content. So I can decide, okay, I want a cityscape visual of Uganda. It might not give you exactly what you want, but ask it what you are going to ask. So let's create and let's see. So I want a cityscape visual of Uganda. So let's see what it's going to come up with. Let's see. So every system has this and it's free of charge. However, there's a certain number of searches you can do. Okay. So this may not be exactly how Uganda looks like. It's just coming up with some AI pictures. So in this case now, you can decide to actually go online and look for visuals. So let's say Uganda cityscape. Okay, Uganda cityscape. Okay, so you have something like this. Okay, or let's say Uganda skyline. Uganda skyline. Okay, I like this one. Okay, I like this one. All right. So this one is coming from Getty Images. Okay, Getty Images. They offer a lot of free videos or free visuals. So that's a good place to actually get stuff from. So we can copy this. All right, you can copy this, or of course, if you have people that are actually on ground in Uganda there, by virtue of the fact that you are a travel company, then definitely you can decide to get your own custom-made photos. So like all this now, I can decide to just remove this, remove all this one, and then I can replace it with this. Okay, so I can replace, it's still uploading. So I click replace background. Good. So the background is replaced. Let me remove all this. Now this travel to Uganda, of course, you can see it's white and the background is a little bit bright. So the contrast is not really favorable. So I might decide to use a different color. So travel to Uganda, or I might decide to use maybe a reddish color, possibly. Okay, or even a yellow color. I think that's okay, something darker. A travel guide to Uganda. So I can now put the website link there and all this. I can delete all this, delete all this, delete all this, and then I just move this up here. Okay. So Dubai awaits, your journey to wonder begins here. So I can just change that Dubai to Uganda. Okay. And then you stretch that out here. Okay, so that's that. So you can now go to the next page. You can see it has an introduction, okay, giving you a history, the food and cuisine, best time to visit, where to stay, top attractions, you know. And the good thing is all these slides that you are seeing, once you've paid for the either the free or the paid subscription, you have the free right to use any of this stuff. Okay, you can change anything you want. Okay, so this really gives people a proper guide as to where exactly they want to travel. Okay, so for example, this person that's here, okay, let me try something now. I say, okay, let's go to Chat GPT. All right, all these are AI tools that are supposed to make things easier for you. So I asked Chat GPT, give me a prompt, okay, give me a prompt that I can ask an AI image maker of a cartoonish person wanting to travel to Uganda. So, for example, okay, so the person should have his bags packed, okay, and is getting ready for a trip. Okay, so let's experiment with this. So you're asking ChatGPT to help you with a prompt. And this is the prompt: create a cartoon style illustration of a cheerful person excited to travel to Uganda. The character should be standing next to packed bags, wearing casual travel clothes, holding a passport and all that, and a small Ugandan flag on one of the bags. So let's copy this now. Let's take this back to our image maker. And let's post it and let's see what it will actually give to us.
Sorry, sir. I didn't hear the last thing you said.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello,
Hello?
sorry, my
Yeah,
internet threw me out. Didn't
okay,
get
it
the
threw
last
you
bit.
out, right? Okay. Because I was just talking, I didn't realize that the connection wasn't going. It was when I now asked that. So where did you stop? What was the last thing you heard from me?
Where you talked about where you were going as in sliding through those uh
Okay,
the
the
Uganda
slides, right?
stuff.
Okay, okay. All right. So I was trying to say that in terms of coming up with visuals, you could use the AI image generator to be able to do that. So let me share my screen once again so that you can see what we tried to do. Okay. So what I said you could do was you could go to ChatGPT, for example, and you can ask it that, okay, give me a prompt that I can ask an AI image maker of a cartoonish person wanting to travel to Uganda. The person should have his bags packed and is getting ready for a trip. So ChatGPT has brought up this prompt, okay, create a cartoon style illustration of a cheerful person excited to travel to Uganda. The character should be standing next to packed suitcases, wearing casual travel robes and holding a passport or boarding pass, including travel themed elements like globe, airplane in the sky, and da. The background should suggest they are at home or at the airport preparing to leave. So this is the prompt. So I took this prompt and I took it to the designer.microsoft.com and I posted it, and you can see what it brought out. Okay. So these images now, there's no fear of the fact that, oh, it's copied from anywhere. Okay. Everything is custom made. So you can now pick, I like this one, especially because it's a black person. All right. And I can now download this, put in the logo. So let's download this. Okay. Download. All right. Okay. Or I can even just copy and paste and say, okay, so there it is. So I can now come back to my Canva now. Okay, can come back to my Canva. Okay, so instead of this picture here now, I can just post that one instead. I can actually replace this picture with that one. Okay, so I can decide to take this. Okay, and then I will just upload files. Okay, go back to downloads. Okay, there it is. So I can just click on that. Oh, I'm uploading the wrong thing. Sorry. So upload files. Okay. And then open. All right. So I can decide to just post this guy here. Okay. Can put it on the side here. Okay. Let's travel together. Okay. So there's a lot that you can actually do with this picture. I can decide to actually delete a lot of things. I can decide to remove the background if there's a background that can be removed. Okay, and then I can actually change a lot of things as well. So, but you get the general idea. Okay, you can decide to make a whole lot of adjustments to this and fit it to suit whatever message you're trying to pass across. So these are just some of the tools that you can actually use, and then once you're done, you just share. You can download it in different formats. You can download it as a PDF, as a video, as a picture. So in this case, because it's a slideshow, you can download it as a video, or you can download it as a PowerPoint presentation. And then you can now post it on your Facebook page. Okay, so this will enhance the quality of content that you actually have on your social media platform. And it also saves you a whole lot of consultation questions, because a slideshow like that will actually answer a lot of questions that people might have. Okay, and so that's the power of using Canva. All right, so I would highly recommend since you are one of the IT people or the IT trainee within your or organization, coming up with content, engaging content that people will find interesting should be something that you should also have at the back of your mind. So you work hand in hand, because definitely there's somebody who is taking the time out to do all these videos. So complementing this person's efforts with yours will really enhance your company profile. All right. I keep seeing this lady with glasses. It's like, is that like the MD of your company, or who is she specifically? Is she like management? Hello, are you there? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can I hear you, sir? Yes, sir.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now.
Okay, so sorry, I don't know what's wrong with the network. All right, but you got everything I said about generating AI images, right?
Yes, I did, sir. We're asking
Okay.
if the lady was the MD, right?
Yes, I was. So is she the MD?
Yes, sir. She is.
Okay, she is. Okay. All right. So that's fine. Okay, so I can see she's really taking a lot of time to really get a lot of content up and running, and that can be complemented using a lot of artificial intelligence as well. I can see she's also on LinkedIn, so let's check out her LinkedIn page. Okay, that page is not available, so let me copy it. Copy link, and then post it here.
Are you using
My what? Okay, my screen.
your screen? You
Okay, you
didn't
can.
share.
Okay, all right. So let me do that right now. Entire screen, entire screen. Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm trying to check LinkedIn out now and to see what her presence is like on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very powerful place to do your adverts. The only problem with LinkedIn is paid advertisement is very expensive compared to Facebook or Instagram. It's very expensive to run ads on LinkedIn, but that's usually where all the business people are. So Peaceful Sky Travels. Let's see if it will bring up anything. Okay, companies. Okay, no result found. That's odd. Let's try that again. Still nothing. Okay, let's try people. Okay, Peaceful Sky Travels and Tours. Kindness, Amarachi. She works there. Okay, but the company itself is not okay. It's not showing on any pages. So I'm not sure your company actually has a LinkedIn page, at least from what I can see here. Okay, there are people who are working there, but there's no official, at least I can't see an official page. Okay, travel and tours at Peaceful Sky Travels and Tours, Kingsley, Igwe, at Peaceful Sky. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so it's not opening up any official pages. So that's an opportunity, I think. If the company does not have one, then the company needs to create one. All right, so that's for Canva, and you can edit videos. For example, I have a YouTube channel, and I edit my videos on the YouTube on Canva as well. So it's something that really is very flexible, and you can do a lot with it. Concerning Facebook, definitely I can see your company already has a Facebook page. So, and as I was explaining the last time how to run a Facebook ad, and I talked about going to your Meta Business Suite. Okay, you go to your Meta Business Suite. From there, you can actually create a business account. Okay, you create a business account or you create an ad account. Okay, and once you are able to do that, you can now plan your posts and you can also run your adverts. Once you go to Meta Business Suites, you can also connect your Facebook and Instagram. So, for example, this Lady Bell Luxurious Restaurant, you can see it's linked already. So, any post I make on Facebook, I can also post it on Instagram and vice versa. And people who are actually communicating with your company on Instagram, you can actually see their messages too on Facebook. All right, so if you click on all tools, then you can actually see all the different tools that you can use, okay, for your page, your Facebook page. So we go to Adverts Manager. Billing and payments is where you load in the money, and then the Adverts Manager is where you actually configure your ads. So if I check for billings, for example, billings, okay, billings and payments. So this is what it looks like. So for your company, if they don't have a budget for marketing, they ought to have, in as much as they already have it.
Hear you.
Okay, you can't hear me anymore?
More.
Okay, what of now? Is it better? Is it better? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?